Do you believe a single question can change a broken man's entire life? Imagine losing your memory, your past, your name, and then a small child looks up at you with innocent eyes and asks, "Do you want to be my dad?" That one sentence will pull you into a story of pain, love, loss, and healing that you won't forget. Stay with me, because what happens next will surprise you in ways you don't expect. Before we go deeper, if you enjoy emotional Western stories filled with love, redemption, and powerful human connections, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel right now. This is Western Love Story, where unforgettable stories come to life. Your support helps us bring more heartfelt stories just like this one, so don't miss out. The Apache warrior woke up beneath a burning desert sun with no memory of who he was or how he got there. His head ached, his body was covered in scars, and his hands were rough like they had lived a lifetime of battles. He didn't remember his name, his tribe, or his past. All he knew was that the world felt empty, like something important had been taken from him. He walked for days until his strength gave out, collapsing near a small frontier settlement where fate was waiting for him. That was where Clara found him. She was a widow, strong but tired, living on the edge of survival with her young daughter, Lily. Clara had lost her husband to violence years ago, and since then she had learned to trust no one. When she saw the wounded Apache warrior lying in the dust, fear rushed through her first. People like him were spoken of in whispers, dangerous, savage, but when she looked closer, she saw no threat in his eyes, only confusion and pain. Against her better judgment, Clara gave him water and helped him stand. The warrior didn't resist. He didn't speak much. His words came slowly, like he was learning language all over again. He didn't even know his own name. Clara offered him shelter for one night, nothing more, or so she told herself. But life had other plans. Lily watched him carefully from behind her mother's dress. She wasn't afraid. Children often see what adults can't. To her, he wasn't a warrior or a stranger. He was just a man who looked lost. That night, as the warrior rested near the fire, Lily handed him a small piece of bread with both hands. He smiled at her, a soft, uncertain smile, as if it was the first real warmth he had felt in years. Days turned into weeks. The warrior stayed, helping with small chores, fixing broken fences, carrying water, working silently, but with dedication. He never complained. He never raised his voice. Slowly, the people of the settlement began to see him differently. And so did Clara. She noticed how gentle he was with Lily, how he always made sure she was safe, how he listened even when he didn't fully understand. But inside, the warrior struggled. Nightmares haunted him. Flashes of fire, blood, screams, and a past he couldn't grasp. He feared that if his memory returned, it might turn him into someone unworthy of the peace he was starting to feel. Still, something inside him pulled him toward this small family, toward a life that felt right, even if he couldn't explain why. One afternoon, everything changed. Clara was inside the cabin when Lily wandered outside to where the warrior was sitting alone, sharpening a tool. She stood in front of him, swinging her small feet, silent for a moment. Then she looked straight into his eyes and asked, "Do you want to be my dad?" The world seemed to stop. The warrior's hands froze. He didn't know how to answer. He had no memory of being a father, no proof that he could protect or love a child the way she deserved. Tears filled his eyes before he even realized it. Lily wasn't asking because she needed a name. She was asking because she already felt safe with him. Clara heard the question from the doorway. Her heart pounded. She wanted to step in, to pull Lily away, to protect her from disappointment. But she didn't. She waited. The warrior knelt down, his voice shaking, and said, "I don't know who I was. But if you let me, I will protect you with my life." Lily smiled and hugged him without hesitation. From that moment on, something healed inside all of them. The warrior began to feel memories returning slowly, not as pain, but as understanding. He remembered honor, loyalty, love. He remembered being a protector, not a destroyer. His past no longer defined him. His choices did. Clara watched him closely, her walls slowly breaking. She saw how he put Lily to sleep by the fire, how he stood guard at night, how he treated her with respect, never pushing, never demanding. Love grew quietly, built on trust and shared survival. It wasn't loud or rushed. It was real. Trouble eventually came. Men from the warrior's past arrived, bringing truth with them. He had once been feared, known for his strength in battle. The settlement panicked. Clara feared losing everything again. But the warrior stood firm. He chose his present over his past. He defended the settlement not with rage, but with wisdom, ending the threat without unnecessary bloodshed. In that moment, the people saw him for who he truly was. A man who had changed. A man who belonged. As the sun set that evening, Lily held his hand and said, "You are my dad." Clara stood beside them, tears in her eyes, knowing she had found not just safety, but love again. The warrior, once lost and broken, finally had a name worth keeping. Father. Protector. Family, if this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe to Western Love Story for more powerful Western tales filled with love and redemption. And before you go, tell us in the comments what part of this story moved you the most. Share this video with someone who believes that even the most broken souls can find love again. Your support means everything, and your comments help this community grow.